If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like so that it's easier for me to feel motivated.
Okay, let's go, yeah.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah. Today I am going to be making a video about advice that I would have given myself back when I was 18 years old. Okay? So this video is directed more so towards teenagers who are getting through high school and getting towards the end of high school. But this is also directed towards young adults who are just now leaving high school. Okay?
This is the story.
The reason why I decided to make this video is because I'm getting back into the flow of making videos, and I just really feel like I could have used this information back when I was 18. Okay? So to start with, number one, the first piece of information that I would have given myself is that I should not continue to rely on other people. Okay?
I'm assuming this is gonna be like a
Now the reason why I say this is because I had a lot of people these past 4/5 years. I'm only 22. I just turned 22. Who really, for lack of a better term, disappointed me. And I mean, that's why you shouldn't set expectations for people even if they insist that you should. So that's the first one, okay? Don't give someone power over you. Don't give people power over you to be able to set you back or put you in a bad position. It's very important that you understand independence, okay? A lot of people nowadays are getting roommates and stuff like that because the economy is bad. If I were 18 again, my main goal would have been to get my own place. I spent this last 4/5 years staying with other people. Even at points in time when I had my own room, I still was relying on my mother to allow for me to use her vehicle, which she claimed was mine. But at times when I wasn't doing what she wanted me to do, like go to school or work a specific job, get a specific trade, anything, even if I just got in an argument with her, she would threaten to take those things from me, and she would use those things against me, which set me back a lot. So that's the first thing. Do not depend on other people. Go deep into the wilderness, right, metaphorically, and do it on your own as much as you can. Relying on other people is something you do in emergencies. It's not something that you should always be doing. Rule number 2. What should rule number 2 be? Honestly, I don't even like the idea of calling them rules, so let's just say piece of advice number 2. Piece of advice number 2. Build a foundation for yourself. Now this goes back towards number 1, but the thing is, it's a little bit different because you can be independent without a foundation. Some people are just spontaneous at acquiring means, but I definitely would say have some type of a foundation for yourself. Whether it's a consistent job or a consistent place to stay, something consistent. You need something consistent. Consistency is key. Anything that you're consistent at, you will succeed at. I like to talk about how I was streaming on Twitch back in 2020, somewhere around there. And that's around the time that Speed started streaming on Twitch. And I just like to believe that like I could have been like extremely famous by now if I just kept doing what I was doing. But I blame it on the fact that my mom kicked me out the same way that Speed had his mom kick him out. And in reality, I could have continued to create content. So be consistent, you know, and yeah, have a foundation for yourself. I spent so much time wondering why I couldn't apply myself as much as I wanted to until I realized it's because, okay, I don't have my own space where I feel at peace. Peace is very important. I don't have my own space where I feel at peace. So I can't listen to my thoughts well enough to gather them and apply myself. I don't consistently apply myself towards the things that I really enjoy.
But,
you know,
I
and
feel like the difficulty adds like a memorable.
I just can't if I'm constantly
You know, that's cool.
being bombarded with other people's energies, other people's responsibilities. That goes back to rule number one. When you are relying on other people, you're gonna start having to handle their business for them. Like you're gonna start having to help them with things that you shouldn't have to help them with. Stuff that doesn't have anything to do with you. So, yeah, that's piece of advice number 2. Piece of advice number 3. It is not too early to start working on your health. Pay attention to your health. Your health really dictates how much you can apply yourself. Like I like to say, health is number 1, finance is number 2, and creativity is number 3. You cannot acquire wealth without being healthy. Like you just can't. I mean, you can, but it'll be substantially harder. There's so many different things you can do in this world to apply yourself and to become something. And if you limit yourself by
Okay, so does he only have fire-based attacks? This doesn't
saying,
make sense.
"Oh, I can't do this. I don't have enough energy,"
Tristan
or
is
"Oh, I got a bad knee or a bad back," or I have this, I have that. Like, you know, some of that stuff really can't be helped. But if you can help it, then you should. You should definitely take care of your health while you're young. Because I see my peers, and a lot of them are looking older than they are. You know, a lot of my peers are looking older than they are. And it's just, I don't know. I personally feel like your health is very important. I say health, health, finance, then creativity. Okay.
Back on me like that.
Okay, piece of advice number 4. Let's just go back to number 1. Do not rely on other people. You do not need training wheels. You don't. As much as you might think that you do not need training wheels. And if you do need some training wheels, you won't need them for that long. If you properly apply yourself, listen, Amazon is hiring.
To go forward.
Amazon is hiring. You can make it work.
This game.
You can make it work. You can.
As a matter
You
of fact,
can.
I don't even know why I chose.
Like
to
for
do
real.
this, bro.
There, even if you just do like a DoorDash or Uber Eats, I paid my bills for so long using gig
I do
work.
this to myself.
And even with something like that, like that's a different video. I'm gonna give it a video on how to properly do gig work because you can make a living and save money doing gig work. But yeah, man, like don't rely on other people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even rely on your mama to tell you that she love you. Don't rely on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't rely on nobody. Don't rely on no one. Do what you need to do to the fullest extent and prioritize that. As a matter of fact, hold on. Because now I got some more I want to tell y'all. Piece of advice number 5. Number 5. Special baby got what did we say? Let me say, oh, look, hold on. Number 5.
Okay, hold on.
You do not need,
Hold on.
listen closely.
Check the
You do not need to be worried about having fun while you're young. You don't have to worry about that. Everyone wants to desensitize themselves from the world, and everyone wants to distract themselves. But at the end of the day, if you are somebody who actually needs this advice and you're in a poor position, poor upbringing, you're most likely not being dealt a good hand of cards. So you don't have the luxury to be wasting time. And that's going to give you a foot ahead of the people who did have that luxury because hard work beats talent where talent don't work hard. You do not need to party, to smoke, to drink, to have sex. You do not need these things. You do not. I'm not telling you to be completely stoic and avoid pleasure. You should enjoy yourself every now and then. Okay? Everything in moderation. But if you truly seek to become someone financially stable and successful, by the end of your journey, you will be able to have fun all day, every day. You will be taking vacations. You will be so abundant, so magnetic to the things that you want. You can just go out, reach and grab it. If you want to build a fan base on social media, you can dedicate time towards it. If you want to go party in Costa Rica, you can go do that. If you want to start drinking a new type of alcohol. You want to start smoking some marijuana. Whatever it is, you can do that. If you want to attract a beautiful woman or man and lay with them and call them your partner, you can do that. You can do all of these things. The only thing that people have like a biological timer on is fertility. And most people can still have a safe pregnancy and have healthy sperm up until their 30s. Your 20s should be put towards, and even your late teens should be put towards building yourself up and understanding the world a little bit more. Now, there's certain experiences that build character development, which are important for you to acquire. So if you feel as though you do need to have some fun and it's just killing you to not go out and do a couple of those things, then do it. Go and have some fun right quick. But just get your taste though. Just get a taste. Just get a taste. Don't overdose. Don't do, like, literally, don't go and overdo it. Just get a taste. Just get a little bit of what you might need and just leave it at that. Okay? You do not need to become addicted to alcohol, addicted to sex, addicted to partying, or addicted to any form of hallucinogenic compound or drug. You do not need those things while you are young. Also, you do not need to prove yourself to anybody. This one is for my young black men that they calling YNs right now. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. You can be whoever you want to be. You can walk through a den of lions and snakes and dragons and demons and be the most sweet and cute and cuddly individual, my nigga. And as long as you don't tolerate disrespect, they will all respect you and bow down to you. You can walk in the valley of the shadow of death. As long as you fear no evil, you will walk out unscathed, still looking pretty. So you feel me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, yeah, that's what I want y'all to know. While you are in your mid to late teens and your early 20s, you don't need to be doing all those things. You need to be trying to figure out how the world works. And that leads me to my next piece of advice. Number 6, build your credit. Take care of your credit. A lot of us coming from worse positions had parents using our credit while we were young. Your parents most likely messed up your credit if you actually are coming from a very bad position. And if your parents didn't mess up your credit, then wonderful. Congratulations, because now you have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. You have now made it to a position of fresh beginning. You feel me? All you got to go do is get a bill and start paying it on time, or just get a credit card and start building that credit. A lot of us are having to, you feel me, get out of a bad position that our people left us in. So yes, that's the next thing I want to recommend. Building credit. Building credit is really slept on. Like, I feel like that's something people don't talk about enough, because they don't teach you about finance when you're in school. Unless you just go to a really nice school, they're not teaching you about finance. So it's important for you to know how the financial system works. This is something most people just don't know about, especially people in my demographic. We don't know about credit. So credit can be extremely useful to you, and it can give you a lot of freedom and leeway to invest in yourself, invest in a business, you know, for an emergency fund in the event that something bad happens and you lose all of your assets and now you're in a bad position, right? You always want to have more options. And this goes all the way back to number 1. Do not rely on other people. Don't do it. Your mama ain't gonna teach you about this. Your daddy might not teach you about this. And you might not even have no daddy. Your brother, sister, cousin, auntie, grandmama, granddaddy, ain't nobody gonna teach you this shit, bro. I don't know why, but they just feel like you're just gonna figure it out somehow, you know? So, yeah, I'm here to help you figure it out. Definitely do that. As soon as you get to the age of 18, you should already be opening up a bank account at a professional financial institution. Even Cash App has certain things that you can use to improve your financial understanding, your financial stability. So, yeah. Credit.
Yeah, fucking me up. I'm not
Yeah, don't have fear of missing out. This goes back to, what was it, number 5? Do not have FOMO. FOMO. Do not have FOMO. There is no reason to have fear of missing out. You are not missing out on anything at all. All of your peers who are spending their time, and I promise you, I am not lying. All of your peers who are spending their mother frigging time focused on things they see on the internet. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing stuff you see on the internet as long as it is safe. I'm talking about the people who see the party culture, they see the hookup culture, they see the drug culture, they see all of these things that are associated with getting your mind off of your traumatic history, your traumatic past. Keep in mind, this video is directed towards young people who had a rough upbringing or who just have a lack of direction and need some advice towards growing to be more responsible. Most of us are coming from a very traumatic upbringing, traumatic household. You know, even if you're not from the slums necessarily, you still most likely have some trauma that could be holding you back towards accomplishing your goals. So,
Freaky as that sounds.
yeah, don't numb yourself. Don't numb yourself to the world and the things that are going on around you. Don't do that. Okay? Even when it comes down to an occasional smoke or an occasional drink, those things shouldn't be used as a way to get your mind off of the world. Those should be celebratory actions. In my opinion, I feel like if you're going to enjoy a drink, it should be after you've made an accomplishment. You know? But, you know, to each their own. You may have a different philosophy. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this video can help a lot of young people. If I was 18, I would have really needed to hear some of this advice. Maybe this wasn't the best advice for an 18-year-old me, but I feel like it definitely would have helped me get there faster. You know, don't be scared to get your own place, bruh. Don't be scared to get your own car. Don't be scared to take on that responsibility. Take off the training wheels. Take off the training wheels. Do it. Do it. Do it. For real. Take off the training wheels. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Got some in my eye. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you did watch this video. Another piece of advice to my young men before this video ends. Moisturize your skin, bruh. Moisturize your hair, moisturize your skin. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Take care of your health, dude. Take care of your health. All right. I forgot what I used to say. I don't know. Grace? Grace is what I say now. Grace. How should I hold it? Do I do it like this? I know I... Anyways, yeah. Yeah, Grace.